All right, I guess we can get started then. Sage, you want to go first?
Sure. I've been reviewing some pull request work from Sajal, or Sajal, and we're sort of thinking through what the best way is to like segregate between stats that apply to courses that a user has been the instructor for versus courses where they were a participant who was writing articles. And so we're kind of finally getting to clarity on how we can divide that up in a way that is not going to confuse us. And then I spent some time yesterday trying to debug some errors that are happening in one of the production sites during the update cycle. So it looks like there's some sort of potential for URLs that are too long for the API that we're talking with to handle. And so it's so I'm trying to I put in some debugging code to try to sort out where exactly things are breaking in the last couple of days.
All right, great. Thanks for the update. Let's see, Sajal, not Sajal. Why don't you go next? I'll try to get your name right from now on.
Yeah, everybody's getting it correct now. Okay, so I added few tests for the student cumulative stats. And then I'm working on improving the statistics logic, as Sid said. So that's it.
Okay, sounds good. Let's see, Hanesh, do you want to go now?
Yeah, so I've been doing the Literacy course yesterday, and I've been working on the pull request, the navbar one. I'm just getting the cucumber test to run as we speak and trying to get it to pass. And then I should be able to submit that pull request today. And that's about it for me.
Okay, great. Thank you. And Vijaya, how about yourself?
Yeah. Patrick, I am working on job checker feature updates. I have conflict there. Migrating the database, it is not migrating. I have problem there. I will check with you after the Scrum.
Yeah, okay. We can connect right after the Scrum then.
Okay.
That sounds good. Okay, so for myself, I've been working a little bit on Met+. I had a pair programming session today with Sagu to go over how to evaluate a PR. So good discussion on that, and I posted something to the wiki kind of reflecting our conversation, which I think would be good for new people. I reviewed Arun's PR. We had some RSpec tests that were not stubbed. They were trying to access external services, so they were breaking when we turned off access to external services for RSpec. So he put a PR in place. He's got a merge conflict that he's got to fix, and I'll let him know about that. And the SHF, the Swedish dog industry project, I delivered a PR yesterday, and I'm trying to set up a team meeting. And we haven't met with over a week and a half, I think. And our project manager has changed location. I think he moved to a different country. So it's probably taken him a while to get all set up again. But anyway, Wiki Ed, I haven't had a chance to get back to that story, but I will. Maybe even this afternoon, I'll get back to poking around at that. So that'll be good if I can spend some time on that. And that's it for me. And no blockers. So, so Sage, I guess we've got a technical overview of the project architecture tomorrow, right?
Yep. Planning to do that at like half an hour after the start of the Scrum tomorrow.
Okay, great. And where have you posted that on Slack?
I think I put it in. I think I just put it in general and in new users, I think, or maybe the other way around. think I put it in new members and
Patrick, it is in a wiki boards also.
yeah. I wasn't sure what the best timing would be for putting it other places. If you think I should put it in general well ahead of time, I can do that. If you have any other suggestions, happy to paste it around.
Yeah, so you did put it in general though, you said yesterday?
Maybe not. I may not have.
No, it's in new members.
Just new members?
Yeah, it seemed like most of the general ones were like things that were just happening right then. So I wasn't sure whether it was going to be helpful to put it up well ahead of time.
That's really the problem with Slack. It's meant to be immediate, if you will. So it's really a bad vehicle to put, hey, two days from now, we're going to be doing this thing, because it just disappears. It goes up and is lost. You can create have you created an event on the AV site for this as well?
I did, yes.
Okay, great, perfect. Maybe tomorrow, not today, but tomorrow, when it's more timely, like a couple hours beforehand, maybe notify via Slack. I definitely would recommend, yeah, general was probably good. Obviously the project Slack channel. New projects, you said you put it in there, that's great.
I put it in new members, I think, not.
Oh, new members, okay. I put it in the new projects as well.
Okay. That one's very slow, so I could put it in there now and it would not probably float very far up.
Yeah, that's true, you're right. Not a lot of activity on that channel. I would also put it in project support. And maybe in, no, I guess not project development, that would, professional development wouldn't be appropriate. But project support might be useful. It's kind of like we're trying to get more team members to support the project, so.
I mean, I think, yeah, like the new members in general, and then to a lesser degree, stand-up notifications are the ones that have a significant number of people. There are very, very few people subscribed to like project support and new projects.
Yeah, there are. That's true. Yeah. Well, we may have to talk to Sam about that. Maybe it's worth spawning yet another Slack channel for stuff like this. These infrequent kind of project overviews that we should have more often so we can attract people to these projects.
But, I mean, I think, you know, if I put it in general a few hours ahead of time and then again, it'll go into general like when it's starting. You know, probably about as good as we can do. And it's also, it'll be on like the upcoming thing on Agile Ventures itself. I'm not sure how effective that is at notifying people of what's coming up, but it seems like a nice, at least shot at it if people are regularly browsing it.
Yeah, that's good. And I do notice that Sejal, yourself and myself as well, we've been trying, if people show up on, say, new members and they express interest in something related like to WikiAd, typically one of us will say, hey, why don't you join the America Scrum and learn more about the project? So I just did that 2 minutes before this. I was a little late, so I figured this new fellow, Liquan Yang, probably didn't see that, but anyway, maybe he'll be joining us tomorrow or something. But yeah, I think that's probably the best. We look for new members to show up, they express interest in something related to the project, and we say, hey, why don't you check us out, which is good. It's probably the best way to do it at this point. Okay, cool. All right, anybody else have anything?
Sage, I guess what would be good tomorrow as well, if you could send us links on where to learn the tools from, like React, things like that.
Sure, I'll try to come up with something. I mean, I'm not sure what the best places are to learn those things actually.
Even just a basic course or something, even just to get us started. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll try to do that.
Cheers.
Sejal, you had some good links that you sent me when I asked the same question. Remember? You're muted. Still muted? Let me see if I can. No, you.
Okay.
You're still muted, Signal?
Yeah.
Oh, now you're good. Now you're good.
Okay, I'm sharing the link, I guess.
Great. The Facebook page on React, I think, is good. And what was the other one? You should definitely get the React extension for Google DevTools, Dinesh, which you probably got already.
Okay.
I'll poke around myself because I think I've got some things bookmarked that might be useful.
Yeah, the React dev extension for either Chrome or Firefox is like the biggest thing that like is really important to have.
Okay.
Yep. Yep.
I'll have a look around.
Yeah, I
Okay.
started this tutorial by the developers of React Router, so it's, I mean, the basics have been like pretty good. The layout is also good.
Yeah, because React's quite intimidating if you don't really know it, especially the router file.
Maybe
Yeah.
I'll look into that. That looks good for me too.
Yeah.
Yeah, really. Okay, cool. All right. Well, we discover any more links, send them on to folks on Slack, I guess.
Yep.
Good stuff. Okay.
Sig,
All right.
I wanted to I had a doubt on the comment you had put on PR
Okay.
related to article views.
Related to article views. Okay.
So when we were counting,
Yeah, we can. You want to pair up in a separate chat after this?
yeah,
Okay.
definitely.
Or you can do it right now if it's going to not take long. It's up to you guys.
That's fine with me.
Okay, so I have just few doubts. When we were counting the articles using the article IDs,
Mm-hmm.
I'll just share my screen one second. Okay, so here, so we are using pluck. So basically, we're generating an array and then calculating the count based on that.
Yes.
Now, when it comes to when we are firing a query on the revisions model, we can't generate an array on the views here because we don't need a distinct count of views.
Right.
So I just want to confirm. So this earliest revision. So basically, I'll have to put concatenate the output of this and then calculate it at the end.
Yeah. So you want to collect up each of the earliest revisions.
Okay. So I'll have to use collect, I guess.
I mean, so you probably don't want to use collect. Maybe you do. Yeah. So here we have like a bunch of articles, and basically what we want is each article to be represented once, and then we want like the earliest revision for that article.
Yeah.
And so I mean, there's a bunch of ways we could do it, but basically we want to have some sort of a collector that is like accumulating like one revision per article, and then we want to like only add a new revision if like it's either that article is already represented or I'm not sure. Well, I mean, this is maybe something where we want to have like a hash to collect them. and so then we'll have like one entry for each article
Uh-huh.
that will include like the views as well as like the date of the revision. And then as we go through here, like we can update that if we find the same one multiple times and it's an earlier revision. Does that make sense?
Yeah, that's what my question was. That so I'll have to fire a query here at the articles so that the articles don't get repeated, and then after getting a set of articles, unique set of articles from this, then I'll have to fire this like at the end of it.
Okay, that would be one way to do it. I think if we did it that way, there's still the possibility that the numbers are not precisely accurate. And that's because there might be revisions that the system has, but that did not occur during any of the courses. And so like the earliest total revision of any revision by that user on that article is not necessarily the same as the earliest revision during a course. I'm not super concerned about it in this context because the view counts are kind of, there's a lot of noise in the view data anyway. And so like, it's not gonna be critical for anyone to have like the exact precise count of views that correspond to like what they did during courses versus otherwise. So I think the way that you just described it is fine. Yeah.
Thanks. Yeah, that's it.
Cool.
All right, great. So, Jai, would you like to go over your question as well?
Yeah.
Okay. If you want to share your screen or how you want to handle that.
But this is the problem with the.
Are you having trouble sharing your screen?
I did not share it. I'm connecting.
Okay. Yep.
I think Scrum is done.
Yeah, Scrum is done. Absolutely.
Yeah, it is not connecting it.
Is this the story where we are removing your personal email from the future
Yeah.
test? Okay. Yeah. Got it.
Patrick, I update the seed file.
Mm-hmm.
First, I want to tell you what happened here.
Okay.
I update the seed file and I create the db-dump and db migrate.
Mm-hmm.
That time I have some version conflicts in a reg file. Giving the last commit, I checked into the Stack Overflow. I fixed that one. I update the bundle install.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
After that, db drop is working and db migrate is working and db seed is not working. It is generating errors.
I've had this issue
Okay.
in the past actually. If you type in ruby-v, just check the Ruby version on your PC matches what you got
Yeah,
there.
it is 2.2.2. Yeah.
And you run bundle gem install bundler.
Ruby dot?
-v.
So the version is 2.2.
Okay, if you run gem install bundler, give that a try. Because I've had this on my servers before where the Ruby version is out of sync. So when you try and deploy an application, it just doesn't work. I wonder if it's the same issue. Take a while.
Yeah.
Why would we have to reinstall the bundler though? I don't get that. So.
I think it's attached to the Ruby version because I've had this issue before.
Mm-hmm.
Because what it is, some apps they might be out of sync.
Mm-hmm.
Worth a shot.
Certainly worth a try. I don't think it'll hurt anything, that's for sure.
Also, if you guys are interested in Agile Ventures, there's an Elixir project kicking off. It's still in the early stages, but he's offering an Elixir course, Elixir and Phoenix course. It's actually a Udemy course. I think there's 50 vouchers free, so I don't know how many are left now, but if you're interested, worth a go.
It's a what course? Out of which?
Elixir and Phoenix.
No, out of which?
Oh, Udemy.
Oh, Udemy? Okay. I probably got my hands full with the number of projects I'm involved with right now. Don't want to stretch myself too thin.
Nah, definitely not.
Yeah, which core thing Anish you were telling about?
Elixir and Phoenix. There's a channel on Agile Ventures.
Mm-hmm.
And then on there is a link to a course.
Mm-hmm. Okay, I'll check it.
Yeah. Because Elixir's supposed to be quite big coming up soon. So it might be good to get your hands into it.
Mm-hmm.
Which channel is that on Slack?
Elixir-Phoenix was Elixir_Phoenix.
Ah, okay.
I can invite you actually, I think.
Elixir
_Phoenix, sorry.
_Phoenix.
Okay,
yeah, it is done.
Type in bundle.
Only bundle?
Yeah, just bundle will do it. Key thing here, we want to see if it goes green.
Okay.
Here we go. There you go. I've invited both of you to join.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you did? Okay. Thank you.
No worries.
Oh, yes. There it is.
So you can see it's just about to kick off the project.
Mm-hmm.
Still in the early stages.
Yeah, cool.
This is the Ruby project or?
Elixir Phoenix. I quite like it because it's a functional. I like to think of it as a functional version of Ruby.
Okay.
Is Elixir the back end and Phoenix the front end? Is that what that is?
Phoenix is the framework. Elixir is
Phoenix.
the language.
Ah, okay. Got it. It's like Rails and Ruby.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, that didn't do nothing because you're still using the same one.
Well, let's see.
No greens. Okay, Okay, maybe not.
Not so far, not so
No.
far. Don't give up hope yet. So can you show us this error again when you run
Yeah.
DBC?
Okay. I'll let you.
Because all I saw before was a wall of stack trace, but I wasn't able to make any sense out of
Yeah, this is the.
like DBC. Okay, yeah.
So Patrick, when's Met Plus due to be actually delivered? The MVP proportion of it.
Well, we're working with the client to he needs. We're going to meet with him a week and a half from now, and he's going to
Okay.
tell us how many users he expects to see over the first phase one, which is the first 3 months.
Yep.
And based upon that, we're going to figure out if we just stay where we are on these free tiers, or if we have to move to some other production environment. I think we'll end up staying where we are. I don't think he has a lot of users.
No.
And then he also needs to give us information on at least one job category, job description. And
Yep.
I think one job category, 5 job descriptions
Mhm.
with that category, and 10 resumes against that category. That's what we need for the back end.
Okay.
For the
This
country.
is the error I'm.
Yeah, let's go to the top. See,
Agency is
agency
invalid.
is invalid. Okay, so what's the line in the seeds file that's incurring that?
This active record validation Ruby. It is not showing.
Yeah, in the stack trace, if you go down further, we probably will see a line number in the seeds file itself. You scroll down a little bit. Okay, there we
I think
are.
it's line 78. Because it
This
It
one?
looks like line 80, right?
oh, line 80.
Yeah.
So it's trying to create a company,
Mhm.
and that is failing
Pending
validation.
registration.
Mm.
That's Ruby company dot 29 pending registration. App models company dot RB 29 pending registration related.
Let's look at DB seeds. So it's DB seeds 80 and company model 29, huh?
Okay.
Put that down.
Yeah, you guys discuss. I will open my project.
Yeah, that's okay.
Something.
Take
Yeah.
time.
Yeah, it take time.
So Patrick, do you do this full time then?
Well, part-time, but I've got
Yeah.
a lot of time on my hands right now because I'm between jobs. So
Oh.
I'm spent a lot of time retooling or learning a lot of different things, which is always good. I always enjoy that. Okay, so line 80. What's 80? So we
Yeah, this is.
create a bunch of CMP dot
Pending registration.
funding registry. Okay, let's go look at that method in the model. So that would be in company.rb.
Pending registration underscore.
29. Okay, so we set the registration to the status to pending registration. And we save the model at that point. Let's go back to the seeds file then. So there's nothing wrong there. Okay. So line 78 assigns a single agency to the agency's collection.
Mhm.
And it was complaining that the agencies was not valid. So let's look at where agency is being created. If you go up on that file. Probably somewhere near the top. We only need one agency, right? That's used by all the.
Yeah, this is the first
All the
one, it
time.
address. This is the agency roles, this is the company, this is the default agency.
Okay, yeah. So what's happening here? So we got through that. Has a create bang. So if it's not valid, that's going to fail.
Mhm.
So that's okay. So what portion of the seats file did you touch for your changes so far?
Yeah,
Okay.
I'll show it.
Okay.
I think here. This is the only file I touched. 310.
Okay, so you
The
just
record.
changed the Mike Smith from your.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
The only first name and last name email I changed and the password.
That looks okay. Let's go back to command line. Let's run db drop migrate and then see it again.
I'll write everything in one command or different.
No, I would do db drop and db migrate in one command.
Okay. Then I do it. DP save.
Okay, yeah, that went fast. Yeah, please. Wait, db seed. Always takes a while.
Yeah. Patrick, which cloud environment we're going to this Met Plus project?
Right.
Amazon or only?
Well, we don't
What
know yet.
are, okay.
We need to get more volume information from the customer. So
Mhm.
figure out
Okay,
what would be the best set of platforms to go through.
okay.
And we're probably looking at 2 or 3 different platform providers because we have a Mongo database, and
Yeah,
Heroku and the other guys don't do Mongo, and the guys who do
yeah,
Mongo don't do relational databases.
yeah,
So it's a bit of a mix that we'll have.
yeah.
But
Yeah, we
need
need
to-
MongoDB for all resumes document.
Yeah, no, absolutely.
Yeah.
We need to get into MVP so that user starts actually using it, and I think at that point we'll have a lot of, well, maybe not a lot. We'll have stories coming out to reflect how he actually needs to use it as opposed to what we built. We don't have a clue whether it works for him or not.
Okay.
And we'll also have enhancement requests. There's no doubt about it. So right now it's a bit of a slow period for the project, and then I think it'll heat up again once he starts using
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
Yeah. Well, let's see. What's What's the first thing it does? It creates companies, which is where we blew up. So
Yeah,
DBC.
yesterday it did not work on rake DB seed also. In my environment, I have to bundle install update. Then that's why I used bundle exec, then rake DB. I opened the document and
Mhm.
after the Scrum in the last night I did some work
Mhm.
because of these problems.
Yeah. It's a mystery sometimes.
Yeah, that's why.
Well, if this doesn't work, what we can do is have you push your feature branch up to GitHub, and I'll pull it down and see if it works in my environment. Maybe there's something in your environment,
Okay.
or not. I don't know.
Yeah, I'll do that.
Okay. Well, hopefully we don't have to, but let's see how it works, how it goes.
Yeah.
It's taking a long time. It's a good sign.
It's doing something.
Yeah.
Did it blow up faster before? I thought it
No,
might.
yeah, yeah. Yesterday also it took a lot time. Then after that it showed what the output we're expecting.
The DBCs. Do we create a log for this somewhere?
Yeah, that's why I closed and restart my server also yesterday. Otherwise, I'm saving the state each time my virtual machine.
Yeah. Now I'm just thinking,
Because
if we got a log file where this is all trailing from, we can actually check if it's happening or not, and where it's going up.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because sometimes what I find with Rails stack trace is it's saying it stops there, but it doesn't. That's not the actual problem. It's either somewhere before or somewhere after.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just wondering, do we keep a?
We do. We generally run. Actually, for rake, I'm not sure if we actually have a log file for rake tasks. I don't believe we do. So that might be a good thing to add.
Yeah, we do.
Oh, we do?
We do rake db seed -- trace.
Oh.
okay.
And is that under logs?
Yeah, I'll show you the command. I'll show you the stack. I'll put it in the chat now.
Oh, you're saying as to how to do it.
Yeah.
I gotcha. Okay. That's good to know. This usually takes a long time on your machine anyway, right, Vijaya?
Not this much, Patrick. Yesterday, the same thing. That's why I restarted my virtual machine.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the memory and all the cache, everything is cleaned up.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
This test will take more time. Yeah, only cucumber text will take more time. The test itself will take more than an hour.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it takes ages, the cucumbers.
Aspect is okay, not that much a time, but not this slow. I don't know. Yesterday the same thing happened. That's why I cancel the command and restart the server.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yep.
Yeah, I did whatever I know I have to do it, but I don't know really why it's taking a lot of time. Whenever I'm doing that, I have to close all the things. I have more virtual machines in my system. I have to drop some.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I increased the memory also for the virtual machine. Before I have problem. I have more hard disk also for this one. I upgraded.
Well, let's give it a little bit more time.
Yeah,
But I know it's taken a while to run the seed file in your environment before, right? Maybe not this
yeah,
long, but it
yeah,
does take a very, very long time.
yeah. Compared to your computer is fast. It take virtual machine more time. Yeah, I agree that.
Yeah, VM within another operating system is always going to be slower than native, right?
Yeah, yeah,
Um, you should try, if you could, try to get a native Linux machine stood up or something. That would be nice.
Yeah, that's what I have. It works wonders.
Yeah, your machine is very fast.
Yeah. Because I find developing a Windows is quite sketchy at times, even in a VM.
mm-hmm.
Yeah, the VM, you're limited, I mean, to the tools that are appearing on the left-hand side there, that editor, etc.
Yeah.
Not the best editor in the world, that's for sure. Okay, got the same problem.
Yeah.
If you run this with the trace, let's see what comes out. So the same command again.
Well, before we do that, though, is it possible for you to push this up to your repo, Vijay,
Okay.
so that I can... I misspelled origin there, I think.
Yeah.
Yep.
Just enter the GitHub.
Yep.
Then I have to run the rake tpc.
Yeah, and then just do dash dash trace at the end of it.
I think that command is correct.
Yep. Now I should see the logs, hopefully. There you go. It's doing nothing.
It is taking time.
Yeah, it's taking ages.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Um,
It is done, I think.
email address not valid. Ah, I've had this. This is because you need on your DB feed.
Oh,
Go
yes.
into your application.yml. It's under configs. Config, yeah, config. Application.yml. You got notification email, you got pets email. So it's not that then.
Yeah, that looks okay.
Yeah. Because I had the same error before, but it was due to me not having admin email. But I guess she's got it, so. Unless, does it like the speech marks maybe? The quotes? Go back to the application YML for a second.
Okay. Patrick, can you stop the recording for this YML file? This is the.